in time with me? So, before this performance continues, if you have a phone, please don't touch it during this performance. Don't make any videos unless you're Erin, who's over here. She can do that, or Kazaya can do it. But,
can I do live?
What?
Can I do live?
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do anything you want. Because everything you do is so good. Like, can we just give a round of applause for her? Don't worry, I'm not going to go through it anymore. So can you put that away?
Oh,
Unless that's it? Ah, okay, that's it. Okay, sorry everyone. Okay. Sorry, I just didn't know. Wet to my palate. Get wet. Sorry. I'll clean that up. Okay. See my voice come back. So, you came here tonight, and some of you, like myself included, you were like, I'm gonna put on my cool outfit to come here to No Nation Tangential Unspace Lab. And it's a formal title. Did I say it right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. And you know, I'm such an asshole about my own name, but yours is correct. And so, you know, you're like I want to come here and feel cool. You know, that's what you did. Or, you know, or maybe you didn't, and you were like, oh, I have pants on. I guess I'll wear these pants, not the cool pants. Right? That's okay. Because then you're here being like that, and that's a version of you that's more likely to get laid anyway. That's what I've learned in my old age, and you know, and that's this thing that ends up just kind of connecting all of us, right? This desire.
We got laid.
To get laid, yeah, for sure. To get desire, yeah, that's one of it. But I don't want to reduce it to that. The thesis of this essay is a little broader, a little deeper. That wasn't supposed to be but whatever. But I shouldn't have even started off with that. You know what? Rewind. Scratch that. I didn't say anything about getting laid. See? Right? So for those of you, the young people in the room, you can just say you didn't do something. Just kidding. That's not true. It's actually not true. Because even if other people believe you, or you just meet new people and you never say that you did that thing, the thing is, you know you did it. So, if we think like we're just, our bodies not only are these fields of desire, it's like ourselves, we're all connected here by this constant desiring, right? Which some spiritual traditions call a hindrance, desiring, but we're here wanting, right? Whatever it is that you want. You want to be seen, you want to be known, you want to see, you want to know, you want to be meaningful, you want to be relevant, you want to be right, you want to be good, you want to be stable, you want to be successful. You don't want to be stable, you want to challenge stability, you want to challenge success, and then you don't know what you want because you're caught in this cycle of like wanting the thing, and not wanting the thing, and what do you want? But then you realize there's this consistent yearning happening that's the solid bulwark of who you are. And there's nothing you can do about it. You know? There's nothing. And we're all just kind of moving through, right? Asking each other how we're doing, or trying to be with each other in viable ways, and essentially hiding these desires to some level, masking them, every day. and just, you know, trying to find different valences through which we can become something other than our desires, but also satisfy them at the same time. And particularly right now, I think there's an entire cultural cachet around relevance and rightness. Rightness. You know, showing that you know and that you're able to prove that one way or another. And then there's like theorists, right? Who theorize our bodies as fields of desire, which is funny. It's like, is that just because our genitals are there? Or because like we can feel and taste and, you know, whatever we can, your particular body may or may not be able to do. I love that. Is that orange tempera paint? Fuck, I lost my bottle of that shit. I used to cover myself in that when I really cared about performance art. I didn't just want to make it easy on myself like I am now. Like, this is easy. This is like negative 2.5 AOL, LMB negative 2.5. Wow, I love that. Can I get that later?
holding the whole thing.
Oh, never mind. It's also such an entitled thing to do to be like, can I have
You
part
can,
of
like,
the space?
Open the lid, like,
Oh,
and
this
then
is-
like drip, but it's still.
I don't want to do it on myself, though. I don't want to take a shower until I have to. Take a shower now. But it's interesting to think of like our desire, the location of our desires somewhere else, right? So what if our desires were actually in some other, in the kind of social milieus that we occupy, rather than existing inside of us and then being expressed, right? What if many of our desires are projected onto us? Or what if we see different ways in which we can categorize and shape ourselves through saying, I want that, I want this, I want those, right? So then we're able to become legible to ourselves and others, or pretend that we are, when we're really not at all. At all. I don't know any of you, and I don't know myself. I know Stephanie. Bitch. I know her. I had no getting around that. But, you know, like astrology, right? Okay. Like, I'm having this issue where I keep meeting these like 25-year-olds and they're like, what's your sign? I'm like, you know, I love that you want to know that, especially, you know, if you want to know for particular reasons. But like, what does that mean to you? It's like an ancient cosmological system with a million different applications and versions. It's like, what if I just responded, well, do you mean in Vedic astrology? And really think about it. Like, again, in terms of our desires being placed onto us by whatever context, that's what milieu means. That wasn't supposed to mean, that wasn't, I'm sorry, that I wasn't trying to make you feel a certain way. I think it's funny that I use that word. That was a real, like, college education style word. But, you know, what if someone really just, you ask them that question and they were like, I don't know. You know, so this form of knowledge becomes a form of desiring, right? I'm a this, so I want to work on this. I'm a this sign, so I want to be more of that because I have less of this in my chart and blah, 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 blah. And maybe there's some essential sense of inadequacy amongst all of us, that all of this desiring performs the repair of. Right? If you're willing, please close your eyes. I'm not going to go through the audience. I'm just going to talk to you. And find some, and if you don't want to close your eyes, or if that's anxiety-inducing for you, just look down, be a little less visually oriented, and find some way to move that's simple and repetitive. It could be a really small part of your body. It could be like a sway. Just something you can do over and over, and it's okay if it changes, right? It's okay if you start doing something, you get tired of it, you find you don't like it. Just keep that going. And you can listen to me if you want. You've been forced to listen to me for the last couple minutes. You can just use this time for yourself. But if you want to listen, I'll keep talking to you. You can take it as much as you'd like. So I'm going to give you the 3, 2, 1 countdown. I'm going to ask you to start whispering things that you want nonstop. So just whatever comes up. Oreos, a partner, a new pair of shoes, stability, honest people in my life, whatever. Don't think about it too much. Try not to edit it. Try to keep it consistent and going. And try not to be self-conscious, because hopefully other people around you will be doing it as well. And eventually I'll say louder and you can get louder, and then I'll say really loud and we'll get pretty loud.
and then I'll say stop. So you'll start whispering, stream of consciousness, things that you want, non-stop, in 3, 2, 1. Louder. Loud. Stop. Keep your eyes closed. Just sit with how that made you feel. Keep your eyes closed. We continually consider ourselves to not be enough. There will be no end to the void. But if we might be already adequate, our presence is all we need to give or ask for. That's it. Thank you.